It looks like a tongue. Genuinely though, I nearly died. I am a big pulled pork fan. So today we're going to be doing one of my favorite things in the world, eating fast food from Arby's.
Oh God, usually I think the decibel detectives can be a bit over the top in comments, but to be fair, the acoustic aficionado might be correct in this case. She got a new microphone. Guess she was figuring out how to work it. It does get better, but it didn't start well.
I have barely heard of Arby's. It's not a name that's traveled a whole lot. I guess that's probably to do with plugging. Like in Ireland and throughout the rest of Europe, we've definitely heard of the bigger fast food chains, but Arby's, I'd never heard of Arby's before. I guess it doesn't feature in that many movies and TV shows.
Oh, he ate it. People will eat anything.
Hey, what's going on in that room? It's a focus group of Arby's executives watching us eat.
However, a couple of you guys suggested I try it. And well, I'm always open to cheap fast food. I like my food like I like my men. No, I don't.
No, not that.
Okay, so I googled what's good in Arby's, and apparently meat is their thing. Their whole thing is meat.
Arby's, we have the meat.
So I asked the people who work there and I took their suggestions. We have a lot to eat today. They did look at me like, why was I ordering so much? That happens a lot when I'm ordering food for these videos.
Bombastic side eye. Criminal offensive side eye.
Okay, so first up, we have the classic roast beef burger. I have been told that this is like their most popular selling item. Burger. The hell is that? It looks like a tongue. What the frick? I was expecting a patty. Keep the faith, Diane. It might taste better than it looks. You know what it reminds me of? You guys are often asking me what do we like to eat in Ireland, and other people like to eat this thing called carvery, which is a load of different meats, and I call it just grey meat, and that's what it looks like. I'm just put off by the idea of grey meat. I'm gonna keep an open mind though. I was expecting it to be more flavorful. Let me try it without the bread. For the thing they're really well known for, it's pretty bland. Bama, we're not off to a good start, lads. I don't know what accent that was. Darn, I had really high hopes for this, you know? Maybe I just got a bad one. Gotta give it like a 4 out of 10, because presentation-wise, ew. And then also just, I'm a jam. Palate cleanser. I got Dr. Pepper, by the way, because when I'm in the States, Dr. Pepper is my American version of Coke. I know that doesn't make any sense because you can get Dr. Pepper in Europe as well, but I never drink it in Europe. It's like my holiday drink. Like when I'm in London, I always have Pimm's and lemonade, and I would never have that at home.
Did you know Arby's sells enough shakes each month to fill an Olympic-sized swimming pool? Tom Arnold was actually promised a dip in that pool as part of his contract for voicing the oven mitt.
Okay, next up we have a kids meal. We got a toy. Is it a toy? Mad Libs? No way. I do feel like the quality of kids' toys has gone down in like Happy Meals. I don't know if this is, I think it's just called a kids meal, but we used to get really good stuff when I was a kid, and now it's like a bit more like paper things. It was probably a choking hazard, but hey, we lived, most of us. I'm sure someone died. I can't open the Mad Libs. Stickers! Oh, I thought it was a USA sticker. It's just a sticker. I like stickers, so awesome. And a book. Super silly way to fill in the blank. Well, I'm gonna have great crack with that now later. Then we got crinkle fries. They're crinkly. I used to do my hair like this when I was a kid. Well, my mom did it for me. It used to take hours. Good chip. I saw them putting a lot of salt on the crinkle fries when they were cooking them.
I think they salted it on top of that.
But I'm not opposed to it. You can tell a lot about a company from its chips, and those are nice chips. I would give those chips 7 out of 10. Okay, I gotta tell you guys the truth about the chicken nuggets. Someone ate them on the way back to the hotel. I don't know who did that. There's 2 left though. Let's pretend it's my first time eating them. Oh wow, real chicken. How surprising. I never ate this before 10 minutes ago. Genuinely though, Like, I legitimately nearly choked there, and there'd be nobody here. I would die in America by myself, and nobody would know till they came in to clean the room next week. They don't clean your room every day anymore. They used to do that before COVID, and they don't do that now unless you ask them to. And if you ask them to, you have to like give them loads of tips. Okay, that's really good. Like, look at the chicken. That's really, really good chicken. You know when I tell you guys about McDonald's chicken nuggets in Ireland and how it's really, really good chicken? It looks like that. It's good chicken. I'm gonna give them, gosh, I gotta give them, I think I give them 10 out of 10. I know that's not what Arby's is known for, but they're very yummy. Oh, also, we got a little sippy juice. Apple juice, organic. You know what I like about juice in America? The default for juice in America is non-pulp. Like, if you want pulp in America, you ask for pulp. Whereas I find in Europe, the default a lot of times is pulp. And I don't like pulp, so suits me to be the American way. Oh, that juice is freaking gross. How far wrong can you go with juice? Really wrong. Oh, that's manky. No. Should we even be marking the juice? 1 out of 10. That's disgusting.
Did you know the actual restaurant is named after two brothers, Leroy and Forrest Raffel, aka the Raffel brothers? They just took the Arby and ran with it.
Okay, next up we have a Greek Gyro. I didn't know what the frick this was. I had to Google it, but they said that it was really, really popular. Also, I thought it was gonna be a sandwich slash burger. You guys call them sandwiches in America, but we just call them burgers. The only thing a sandwich is like 2 pieces of sliced bread. That's a sandwich to us. Anyway, apparently it's lamb. I'm not a huge lamb fan, generally speaking, because I ate lamb when I was a kid. My mom used to give it to us, and then I used to also simultaneously watch this really old show called Lamb Chop Sing Along or Lamb Chop and Friends. Anyway, one time my mom was buying the lamb when we were grocery shopping, and my brother started singing Lamb Chop Sing Along, and I had not made the connection until that moment. Then I didn't like lamb anymore, or lamb chop. Probably shouldn't have reminded myself of that before eating this. Wow, this looks more weird looking meat. This looks like the stuff my friends buy on drunken nights out. When they're really drunk and they need the soakage, they buy this stuff, and it's called a doner kebab. I think that might be a different type of meat, but maybe I'm wrong. It wouldn't be my first option, but I'm gonna go with hopeful again. Also, the bread is really squishy, and I like that. Okay, we're gonna go from this end, because this end has more meat. Oh, that's good. That's what I was expecting from the other one. That's really good. Really juicy. If I was making up a sandwich, I wouldn't put like onions and like, I think mayo. I'll eat mayo if I don't know it's in there. And sometimes it's actually nice. Don't tell my brain. No, that's really nice. It's got a little kick, a little spicy kick. The bread's really good. I don't know what this type of bread is called, but it's really nice and squishy. Would I order it myself? No, but I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. 9 out of 10? I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10 because I'm biased because I don't like the look of the meat, but it deserves a 9.
Did you know Arby's was the first fast food chain to ban smoking in all its restaurants? Because, you know, meat with a side of meat is so healthy.
And finally, we have pulled pork. I am a big pulled pork fan. First time I heard about it, I was like,
Nope.
What is that? That sounds gross. But no, it's freaking lovely. Freaking delicious.
I beg your pardon?
That was freaking delicious if you needed a translator. I've never had bad pulled pork. That's very delicious. I see why what they say about the meat's really good in Arby's, but was disappointed with the roast beef. I'm gonna give the pulled pork a 10 out of 10. That was 2 10s out of 10s in Arby's, which is most unexpected because I hadn't really heard of it before. Good job, Arby's. The only thing is, in the overall score, their desserts weren't that great. It was like, the choice was like a cookie or like a milkshake, or I think there was just some standard cake, and I was just like, not too much exciting about those, you know? So overall, I'm gonna give Arby's a 10 out of 10. Good job, Arby's. No, wait, you don't deserve a 10. 9 out of 10. I can do that because this is my video. Shout out today to a couple of very special people.
Today's shout out comes from Kim Sparks. She wants to thank all the airline customer service people. It's just the beginning of summer vacation season and they've already had major problems. She says good luck to all of them. But also a shout out to all the travelers who have to deal with the non-caring airline customer service people. Right on, Kim.
Thank you so much, guys. That's it for today. See you on the other side. Bye.